Did that performance at Target Center on Tuesday night change your opinion or expectations for this series?
Yeah, I mean, instantly. And it's not just because, the Warriors won. And you could easily sit here and reason and convince yourself that because Steph is hurt and may not play the rest of the series potentially, the Minnesota could still win in 5 games, right? Just sweep the next four. But the way Golden State defended and the way they made Minnesota uncomfortable, that's not going to go away. They can still do that. Mike Conley said it really well after the game. This is not a team like the Lakers that you can just win ISO basketball. You're not going to get those opportunities because they're going to switch, they're going to collapse, they're going to make it really hard on you. You have to move the ball. So we're going to have to see some sort of Greg Popovich inspired version of the beautiful game like the Spurs used to play for this team to really excel offensively. Again, maybe I'm overthinking that and this is just a matter of shots falling. And if it is, then Minnesota may very well roll over the next 4 games and get back on track. But you got to be worried about it. You got out rebounded. You were out of position. Everybody on the floor had a really, really ugly game number one. And like I said, these Warriors, they're going to come back. They're going to be well coached. They're going to have a plan. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous against a team that thinks it is the cat's ass. But they might get smacked here by a bigger cat or whatever you want to call it in this situation. So I'm definitely worried. I was listening to the Draymond Green show with Baron Davis, and Baron was like, Minnesota has a tendency to play like this, up and down and up and down. They're not just like steady, foot on the throat kind of stuff. So that's room for Golden State to take advantage of errors. And Golden State is a very steady team. They don't have these waves of highs and lows. So if Minnesota cannot figure it out, this thing definitely, like Baron Davis said, could go 7, and that's scary. The good news is that Minnesota still has an opportunity to steal back home court advantage, and that could be absolutely huge if this thing goes the distance.